please give Mark a huge round of applause.
I've been a teacher for, I'm not a teacher currently, but I was a teacher for 20-odd years, a primary school teacher. So you're thinking sticky situation probably involves PVA glue and some uncooked macaroni. No, it doesn't. It involves a very difficult situation that they do not teach you in Teachers College about when you have a parent-teacher meeting for a report card. How do you tell a parent that their child is not performing, is failing, and basically doesn't do anything in class? I also need to tell you about the J curse. This is another thing that they don't teach you in Teachers College. I guarantee you, on any school day, at lunchtime, or at 3:05, there are teachers all over the state doing this. That's because of the J curse. So the J curse are the boys in your class whose names happen to be, and I'm already apologizing to them. Their names are Jaden, or Josh, or Joshua, or Jacob, Jaden, and Jaden. In my first year of teaching, my J boy was Jamie. Now Jamie, this was grade 2, so he was 7 years old. 6, 7 years old. Jamie was an interesting boy. He had some, obviously, health issues. And Jamie was incredibly creative in finding ways to get out of doing any schoolwork in class at all. I remember I was teaching him how to tell the time, something to do with. And there was a sheet where a whole bunch of clock faces with no hands. And I would say, draw the hands to show 5 o'clock on the clock face. And then I'd say 6 o'clock, whatever. All the kids put their names on the clock. When I got Jamie hadn't put any hands, but on every single clock face he added eyes and a nose and a mouth to make them clock faces. And everyone had a different expression. Some had bushy eyebrows, some vampire teeth. So of course that revealed no understanding about how Jamie was doing. Another really Jamie story that sticks in my mind was taking him out. I said, okay, we're going to finish our work in 5 minutes, we'll go outside and we'll play a game. Now Jamie, because of his health issues, didn't like outdoor activities. So when all the other kids heard, get your work finished, we're going to go outside and play a game, yeah! Jamie secretly bent down and tied both laces of his shoes together in about 10 knots. And so when it was, all right, everyone stand up, Jamie stood up. Out the door, Jamie fell over like a tree being felled in the forest. Timber. It got so bad that every time he touched, I started carrying a pair of scissors in my back pocket. When Jamie tied his shoes, he would just go, snip, off you go. His parents must have had to buy, I don't know, 10 new pairs of shoelaces and couldn't understand why they were always having those been cut. What makes matters a little bit more sticky was that Jamie's dad was actually a colleague. He was a teacher at the same school as I. His name was Jeff. Jeff with the J. Jeff knew his son, Jamie, had issues. all parents know, and Jeff was a teacher, so he could see other kids with these issues. We're coming into the first reporting season, and I had very little to go on to report about Jamie. And I was struggling, I was really struggling. How do I break it to Dad, who's a friend and a colleague, and a professional? Because he will know the code words that you can use as a teacher. He will know. I can't pull the wool over his eyes. And I thought long and hard, and I really struggled with this. And I'm someone who gets 4 a.m. inspiration. And at 4 a.m. on a particular day, okay, stop thinking about what he can't do. What is he good at? What has he demonstrated? Tell the time? No. Long sports? No. Jamie thinks outside the box better than any student I've ever seen in my life. Jamie thinks creatively. He can get out of a bubble very creatively. And so, when I spoke to Jeff and his wife, I said, look, I don't have much evidence of what Jamie can do. And you could see their faces dropping. But I said, look, Jamie is a lateral thinker. He thinks in ways that no one else does. He would be very good in a profession that requires that. So don't lose hope. And they didn't leave the report card reading defeated. Now, I've got an epilogue, and I need my phone for this. I was contacted via, the miracle of Facebook and so on, by Jeff, who tracked me down on Facebook. This is what he wrote. Mark, nice to hear from you after all these years. We always felt good that you saw certain things in our son Jamie that others did not seem to see. In case you do not remember, it was your first year of teaching at Alexandria State School, and Jamie in your class suffered from childhood epilepsy. We never quite knew whether his slowness was because of the epilepsy, the medication was on, or just the way he was. But we did appreciate your assessment of him as a lateral thinker. That gave us some hope. He eventually grew out of epilepsy, but it was a long road for him to get where he was employable. He did, however, persevere with study and got a degree in journalism, which he followed up with a master's degree in mathematics. Today he lives in Melbourne and is a data analyst for a company on a 6-figure salary. He was also married last year to a woman who is a trained teacher. Every morning as my wife and I are drinking our cups of tea and listening to the Kookaburras, we think of the little ditty you taught our son Jamie. And I'll leave you with this wisdom. Kookaburra sits on the electric wire, jumping up and down with his pants on fire.